One of the number one reasons why women struggle with dating and relationships today is that they choose men who are not ready for anything real. Ladies, there are lots of great relationship-ready men out here. However, you need to learn how to choose them. I wrote this book to teach you how to do just that. Get your copy of Choose Well, a simple formula to determine the best man for you on Amazon today.
We got to have a little talk. This is a talk I've been having with a lot of my younger clients. So I met with a younger client today, 25 years old. And I thank God for my younger clients because they really want to learn. They really want to grow and learn. I mean, I just thank God for them every day because they really want to learn and grow. They really want to be better and do better. So I just am so thankful for them because they give me hope. Y'all have no idea. I've been out in the yard trying to see about my garden. I needed to harvest some romaine lettuce. Romaine lettuce was growing crazy, so I had to harvest some romaine lettuce. But I've been out in the garden today after I saw some clients this morning. But my young clients, man, they just give me hope. They really do. And, I pray for them. I thank God for them because I'm hoping and praying that the younger people, will get it. They will come up and get it. So anyway, I'm going to stop at the bank. I actually got 2 banks I got to stop at. So I'm going to edit this video together because I gotta stop at the bank briefly. Or maybe I'll go through the drive-through, but I don't want to have to take you all through that. But we got to talk about progression. And we have to start utilizing progression. So the title of this short talk, and it ain't going to probably be that short, but anyway, the title of this talk today is Utilizing Progression Will Solve a Lot of Your Problems. That's what the talk is entitled today. What do I mean by that? We live in this world right now, and it's really been the last 25 years, 30 years, where, the advent of the internet, the advent of the technology, the smartphone and the tablet and the smartwatch and, all the technology, right? And so we believe that we should be instantly gratified. We really believe that whatever it is we want, we should have it just like that. Just like that. I should not have to wait. I should not have to be patient. I should not know. If I want it, I got it. Right? And then we add to that, having all the delivery service, and we add to that Amazon, right? I should be able to go on Amazon right now and have it in my hands by tonight or tomorrow. We really believe that. And here's the thing, y'all, that attitude is destroying us. That attitude is destroying us. We wonder why we have all the problems that we have. It's because of this instant gratification world that we live in. We really do believe that everything in our life should work that way. We believe that about our relationships and our jobs, our friendships. We believe that in a matter of minutes or days or weeks, we should be in love. We should be married. We should have kids. We should move in together. We are living in an instant gratification world. It's scary. And it's destroying us. We don't have the fruits of the spirit anymore because we don't want to be patient. We don't want to be kind and full of joy and peace and all of that. No, we want it yesterday. And if it don't come, we pitch a fit. We have a full-on fit. All right, I'm coming right back. I will be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. And like I said, my hair look crazy. So I came back from Arizona last night, and it was pouring down rain. It was cold. I was mad after being in the heat and the sun for 4 days. But I'm back, and I'm picking up where I left off. So utilizing progression will solve a lot of your problems. And as I was talking about, we live in this instant gratification world where we feel like we should, drop water on it and have an instant relationship. or we should drop water on it and have an instant marriage, or we should drop water on it and have an instant, fill in the blank, get instant sex. Y'all really do believe that. And that's why the world is in the state that it's in right now. Like, you don't appreciate anything because you didn't earn it, you didn't work for it, you didn't wait for it. You don't appreciate anything. Y'all don't appreciate the job, you don't appreciate the relationship, the marriage, the sex, you don't appreciate the kid, none of it, because you didn't work for any of it. And so when I say utilizing progression will solve a lot of your problems, this is what I mean. You allow life to slowly progress, okay? You allow relationships to slowly progress. You allow sexual intimacy to slowly progress. And this idea that y'all got where you supposed to meet somebody on a dating app and within a week you supposed to be in their drawers, like, that's gross. That's just nasty. Y'all just nasty. You out here busting it wide open for strangers. That's disgusting. I was on that Are We Dating the Same Guy site, and there was women on there that I kid you not. Oh, we met on Tinder and we went out Friday, Saturday night. I had sex with him. And the next day he revealed to me that he had a sexually transmitted disease that, he couldn't get rid of. And y'all need to watch out for him. I can't make this up. What? And then what's crazier is they don't see the correlation between having sex with a stranger and being put in that position. Like, the chances of her doing that again is strong. Like, because she don't see how that correlates. That I had sex with a man I did not know, and within a week, and he had a sexually transmitted disease that I didn't, a permanent sexually transmitted disease that, he revealed to me the next day, or however she found out. She don't see the correlation between those two things. That maybe had she progressed, maybe had she let actual progression in that whole situation take place, she might have found out before she had sex with him. But she don't see those two things as correlated. Because it's all his fault. It's his fault. He should have revealed. He should have told me. And what would have happened if he did? He wouldn't have got no sex. So what's his incentive to tell you the truth? Can we be honest? What's a man's incentive to tell you, I have a permanent sexually transmitted disease? What's his incentive? Why would he do that? And let's keep in mind, he don't know you. You're a stranger. So what's his incentive to tell you the truth? Zero. Nothing. Of course he's not going to tell you the truth. Number one, he's trying to get what he wants. And number two, you're a stranger. There's no connection. There's no emotional connection. There's no conscience about it. That's what people are working with right now. They don't care about you. They don't even know you. You better protect yourself. And one of the ways you do that is let things progress. Let things take their time. Progress with a person. Go back to middle school, high school. I said this before. Start off with a kiss, a peck. Then start off with a deeper kiss. Then go to a hug and a deeper hug. Then you can go to like a little makeout session in the car. Then you can go to touching over the clothes. Then you can go to touching, in the lower region. Then you can go to touching under the clothes. Then you can, progress. Why you got to go from total strangers to having sex with somebody? Yuck. Yucky, yuck, yuck, yuck. I can't even. I can't even. I can't even do it, y'all. Ew. Ew. And look, I was on Rich Cooper's podcast. He gonna ask all the women on there, have we ever had a one night stand? I was like, never. Because it's disgusting. Because I love myself. Because I believe I'm expensive. Like, gross. I can't even imagine letting a man have access to my body that has not invested in me. Gross. It's nasty. Okay? And he thought we was lying. He thought that, the women raising their hand are lying. It's some untruth being told. No, it's not. What you can't believe is that there are women in the world still, and there still are women in the world that love themselves, that know their worth and value, and that would never sleep with a man that had not properly invested in them. And again, stop taking your mind to money. It's not about how much the man spent. It's about time. It's about energy. It's about effort. It's about emotional investment and love and all of those things. Like me, love me. Yuck. And then I'm just grossed out. Like, I admit it. It's like it's a quirk, right? It's a quirk at this point. I'm just grossed out. I'm grossed out by sharing bodily fluids with a person I don't even know. It's just nasty. So I admit it. It's a quirk. It's an oddity or whatever you want to call it, but it's gross. Okay. It's nasty. And I don't understand how y'all can get past the nastiness of it. I don't understand that. I'm not built from that cloth. I'm not cut from that cloth. I don't know how y'all do it. It's nasty. But anyway, let the relationship progress. Right? Stop putting sex in the middle of it, because you're not going to really get to know that person, and you're not even going to get to know your true feelings for that person. You're so amped up on all the cocktail of chemicals and hormones and all of that, and then your lust is in there. All that's mixed in there. You don't even know if you like the person because of all the chemicals and the cocktails and all. You don't even know if you really like them like that. And so you just trying to, if you're a man, you trying to get your wee-wee wet. And if you're a woman, you trying to hook a man. Because I ain't even going to say, can I be honest? A lot of y'all don't even like sex like that. Like, if I'm being 100% honest, y'all don't like sex like that. That's why y'all stop having it after a few months, after 6 months or a year. Y'all don't like sex like that. Can we be honest? Most women ain't into sex like that. As the good old saying go, women trade sex for love and commitment. Men, they give love and commitment for sex. That is the oldest saying in the book and the truest saying in the book. Okay? Sorry, not sorry. That's how it works. We ain't into sex like that. Okay? Most of us. I ain't speaking for me though, because like I said, I gets mine. I don't lay down with a man that's not going to bring me any pleasure. I don't understand that. I don't understand why women would even want to do that. If this whole situation isn't gonna make me have an orgasm, why do it? Like, why do it? It's gross. It's nasty to me to some extent as far as the physicality of it. Like, I got to know you, love you, and you got to give me pleasure. That is the thing I'm willing to trade. Like, but this whole idea of I don't know you, I don't love you, you don't love me, and you have not invested in me, and I'm going to, get the gross, no. And you ain't going to give me no pleasure? Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So those are my reasons for I got to know you. I got to feel a way about you, have a strong care or love about you. I got to like you, and you got to give me pleasure. That all of that make me willing to do that with you. All right, y'all, I'm going through the drive-through this time. But no, y'all nasty. You need to let that relationship progress, meaning over time, slowly, okay? All right, I'm gonna put this on this envelope. Okay, there we go. And I'll give it to the guy in the window. But y'all want to drop a few drops of water on it and have an instant relationship. It does not work that way. And then look, even if it did, y'all have a relationship that y'all be quick to throw away because you didn't invest anything. You didn't put any time, energy, or effort in there. So that's why y'all quick to get in and quick to get out. Good afternoon, depositing. Thank you. So that's, because the law of relationships is you're supposed to be slow to hire and quick to fire. That's how that works. Slow to hire and quick to fire. But y'all flip it. Y'all quick to hire and slow to fire. People be just running all kind of rampant in your life, doing all kind of toxic craziness. I don't know. I need to think about it. I should give them the bit. And look, this one thing that irked me this one thing irked me to my soul about women when they say this. I feel like I need to give him the benefit of the doubt. Why? Why? That's a nice girl phrase. Why do you feel like you need to give him the benefit of the doubt? Why? Make it, like, truly, can somebody in the comments tell me why? Why do you say that? I feel like I need to give him the benefit of the doubt. I feel like I need to, what's the other saying they say? Both of them are nice girl phrases. It drives me bonkers. No, I don't. I ain't got to do nothing. Like, if it don't go right the first time, I can leave him alone. Like, for real. I just feel like I need to give him the benefit of the doubt. It's another saying. It's another one. I'm going to think of it. Give me a chance. I'm going to think of it. That's a nice girl phrase that y'all need to stop saying and stop doing. Okay? No, you don't. But you need to let relationships progress. You need to start taking your time. You need to set some boundaries. Can we talk about boundaries? Some of y'all need to set boundaries with yourself. Y'all out here, look, y'all out here trying to set boundaries with everybody else. Guess who needs some boundaries? Yourself. So that's what I call the rules of engagement, right? And I give all of my clients some boundaries or rules of engagement, but it's really for them. Thank you.
No problem. You enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, thank you. That's who it's for. If I'm being honest. Now that y'all done found out about boundaries, you love to set boundaries with other people, but guess who need the boundaries? You do. So when I tell women the rules and they be getting hot, they be hot. What? I could only go out with him once a week? Yeah, because that's called progression. Once a week, the first 4 weeks. The next 4 weeks, maybe twice. The next 4 weeks, maybe 3 times. And I wouldn't go above 3 times until we official. Like, and if you still dating him after 3 months and y'all not official, don't go above 3 times a week. And even that sketchy, like, why aren't we official? Now, you ain't got to say nothing about it if you don't want to. I do. I do. So would you like to just see me or me just see you? Like, yeah, I'm a communicator. I'm going to say something with words. I'm not one to just keep, unless I'm dating multiple people, I'm not going to just, keep dating a guy for 3 months, seeing him 2 or 3 times a week, and we're not exclusive. Now, here's the thing you need to know. I'm not having sex with him. And guess what's going to happen? He going to start questioning, well, what are we doing? What's going on? See, that's who's going to start questioning. And if it ain't about exclusivity, like if you sweating me to sleep with me or to do something to you, bro, you're not my man. Like, you're not my man. That's the answer every time. I'm sorry. Are we exclusively dating? Because that's something that I save for someone I'm in a relationship with. That's someone I save for someone, someone who's dating me exclusively and we're in a relationship. That's it. And I say it without any emotion. I say it completely stoic and without any emotion. And then look, and then he puzzled, right? He's downright puzzled because he's like, whatever. I mean, I thought I was gonna get some free sex. No, like, no. Oh, what do I say? Because I'm really not trying to get in no relationship. I'm not trying to be her man. And it really ain't nothing he can say, because unless he say, well, yeah, let's date exclusively. Let's be in a relationship. Anything other than that is called, we can keep doing what we're doing, but Anita's legs will stay closed. I will stay off my back. I will stay off my knees. Like, that's this kind of what we doing. But I utilize progression. The greatest part about progression is if anything pop up, if anything crazy happen, any red flags, anything pop up that's a deal breaker, I can just back out. I can just say, oh, this isn't going to work out. This isn't what I thought. And you're not who I thought. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all the best conversation I have with a man. You want to snatch a man's soul? You ready? You want to snatch a man's soul straight out of his body? Have this conversation. You ready? I know we've been seeing each other for about 3 months now, and it's with disappointment that I have to say this. You're not the man that I thought you were. You say that line right there. Say that right there. You're not the man that I thought you were. And it really disappoints me. It really makes me feel disappointed. It makes me feel confused and sad. Say that line right there if you want to snatch a man's soul, clean out his body. Y'all need to learn. Y'all need to learn how to end things. And end things with dignity and class. That's how you do it. You're not the man I thought you were. And I am really disappointed. I'm really sad. I'm really, confused and frustrated. However, I don't think this is going to work for me. And here's the thing. Y'all have to say, it isn't going to work for me. Own it. He may be a perfectly suited match for someone else, but I need you to own the fact that he is not a good fit for you. And that's what a lot of y'all are afraid to do. You either want to make the man bad and wrong all the way around, right? Oh, you got to demonize him to walk away. Oh, he's just a horrible person. He's just a horrible man. He's just wrong. No, he actually may be a good fit for someone else. Like I said, these men are out here having free sex. Trust me, somebody giving them some free sex. Just don't let it be you. Okay, that's the PSA. Somebody's out here giving men free sex, and don't let it be you. That's it. That's all I got. But there's clearly plenty of women out here doing the do with them. Just don't let it be you. So I don't demonize a man. I don't make him bad or wrong. I just let him know, this is not going to work for me. This is not what Anita is on. This is not how Anita likes to be treated. Anita deserves better than this. Anita needs something different than this. I never make a man wrong or bad. I love you. I care about you. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I'm confused that this is not what I thought it would be. Right? You want to snatch a man's soul from his body, make him never forget you ever in life? You say that. Unfortunately, you are not the man I thought you were. You're not the man I thought you would be. And tell him how you feel about that. And just, I'm good. And is awfully sad. It's awfully frustrating. It's awfully confusing, that this is not what I thought it was, and you're not the man I thought you were. And again, I don't make him wrong or bad. Clearly, he's a man for someone else, whatever it is he wants to do or be or whatever. So he need to do it and be it with somebody else, but it doesn't work for you. So you have to own that. A lot of women will not own that this don't work for me. It's just like the polygamy or polyamory or whatever. Yes, there are men in the world that want to do that. But if that's not what you want to do, that don't make him bad or wrong. It's certainly not somebody I could ever be with. And it's certainly not something that God is covering under his covenant now. Men love they love that. Well, the Bible allowed men to have more than one wife, and David and Solomon and this and that and that. That was that was in the Old Testament, baby. That was in the Old Testament. Okay? That was before Christ. Once Christ came on the scene and he said everything correct, once Christ straightened it all out, no. There's one man to one woman. Okay? So once Christ died on the cross, he died for all of us, all our sins, and he put everything right. That's why you got to call on his name to be saved. So stop with that mess trying to twist the Bible. That's the Old Testament. We were under an old covenant. We are now under a new covenant. And Christ says no. Okay, that's it. But again, being the libertarian that I am, right, which means I live and let live. I let people do them. I let people break all the rules of the Bible. Just don't bring it over here. Don't try to put it on me. Don't bring it over here to me. You will answer to God for that. I'm not your judge. Somebody will judge you. It will not be Anita. That's it. But you don't need to make him wrong or bad. You don't need to demonize him. A lot of us do that. I used to do it because my heart hurts so bad, y'all. My heart broke so bad that was the way that I could leave a man. I had to make him a straight up demon. I had to make him the devil's son in order for me to walk away. Now I'm doing better. I can see the God in a man. I can see the goodness in a man and know that it's just not for me. That's not for me. That's not going to work for me. You're not a bad person. You're not wrong or evil. It's just not something that is just going to work for me. That's it. But it took a lot of years to get there. A lot of years to be able to just don't make this man wrong. Don't make him bad. Don't demonize him. Don't vilify him. Just leave him. Just leave him where he stands. But progression, it's amazing because it will reveal things. And especially now because the world is filled with instant gratification people. And if you make a man, I can't make this up, y'all. If you make a man wait 2 months, 60 days, if you are not having sex with a man in 60 days, they deem you to be crazy. You crazy. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Can you believe, we've gone out this many times and we ain't done nothing. Yeah, we kissed a little. Yeah, we kind of made out in the car or we made out at the door standing up. She ain't let me in her house. I kid y'all. I kid y'all not. 2 months. And you are just the most craziest person in the world for not giving them some tail. Like, how dare you? How dare you not give them some tail and 2 months has gone by? It's insane. It's insane. And you wrong. You wrong. You crazy. Well, what are we doing and why? Oh, Lord. It's real bad right now. It's real bad. And when I tell my 81-year-old mother, and look, I said to my mother, look, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation on camera. And I literally want to record me telling her things that's going on right now and getting her thoughts and her opinions or having her answer people's questions that they write in. I really want y'all to hear this. But she's going to be like, what? They having sex earlier than 2 months? She think it's crazy if you having sex before you get married. And y'all sweating people after 2 months. Lord, I can't make this up. And what's going on and why aren't we doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's crazy now. And there's people out there, can I be really real? If you ain't having sex with them in a month, and look, for the longest time, the rule was 3 dates. If we go out on 3 dates, we should be getting it in. So the next video that I'm making, and I'm actually going to need my notes because I wrote it down. I'm literally going to give you the guidelines of the things, the boxes that need to be checked. So here are the box. I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to miss some. I have them written down at home. But I'm actually going to give you the things, the boxes that need to be checked before you sleep with a person. Okay? Before you sleep with someone, these are the boxes that need to be checked if you want to do it in a healthy way. Right? If you want to do it in the healthiest way possible, these are all the questions that you must answer yes to. The boxes must be checked in order for you to have sexual intercourse with another person. Okay? And because I'm talking to the ladies, I mean men. All right? I'm going in here to get my food. I'll be back. Thank you for your patience. But yo, yeah, that's another video. Be watching for that video. If you cannot check yes for all of these things I'm about to tell y'all, you ain't got no business sleeping with that person. If you want to be a healthy person, if you want to have healthy, good mental health, if you want to build something real, if you want to have a real relationship, I'm going to give y'all, I'm going to detail them. I'm going to do it from the house. Right now, because it's my first day back from my trip, I'm just, moving and grooving. Like, I got to do this video in the car because, like I said, I got a long laundry list of stuff I got to do. So, yeah, I'm going to give you the guidelines. And again, some of y'all gonna hate it. Some of y'all gonna hate on it. That's crazy. That's too much. You doing too much. You asking for too much, and that's crazy. That's just too much. You just doing too much. That's what a lot of y'all gonna say. Cause y'all freaks. Y'all wanna be out here giving it away to everybody. You wanna be out here just doing your thing, causing all this pain and suffering. That's what's up. Like, that's, if I can be honest, that's why. So me giving you boundaries, me giving you guidelines and things to, boundaries and lines to stay within, I'm crazy. Things that actually will make your life better, make you have better mental health, make you have better dating experiences and not feel so yucky and so gross after dealing with these people. And yeah, I'm the problem. Right. I'm the problem. Okay. But let things progress. Let the relationship progress. So for me, it looks like texting, talking on the phone, and I really don't be texting like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have people right now that because I won't text, there's no communication. There's very little communication. I had one gentleman, we need to get on a phone call. Yeah, we do, because I don't be texting. I don't be texting like that. I really don't. But we need to get on a phone call. I'm gonna try to go. Okay, and let's see if you do. Right? Let's see if you do. Because Anita, But the phone calls, for those of y'all that text, then it's going to come to face-to-face. Maybe you FaceTime before then, and I'm cool with that. I keep telling people, I'd rather FaceTime than text. I'd rather FaceTime you than text you. I hate texting. So maybe you talk FaceTime, okay. Maybe you run errands together on FaceTime, which, some people do that. Like I said, I've seen a lot of stuff. And then we gonna meet up face to face. And maybe that meet up is something semi-formal. Maybe, how about this? I'm gonna talk to the gentleman for a minute, right? I'm about to piss the ladies off. You ready? I'm about to piss the ladies clean off. Gentlemen, maybe your progression is financial. Maybe you need a little financial progression. What does that look like? We're gonna meet up and do something free. We're gonna meet up and have coffee or tea. We're going to meet up for breakfast, which is the cheapest meal you can buy. We're going to meet up and vibe check. And I'm just going to say it, and I'm going to piss the ladies clean off. Ladies, I'm worth $1 billion and then some, and interest and tax and the state tax and the local tax and the federal tax. That's Anita's worth. But if I'm feeling a man, if something about that man interests me, piques my curiosity, I'm going to meet up with him. I'm going to meet him wherever he at. Okay? If I'm going to play basketball after work at the Y. Let's meet me at the Y and hang out, and then we'll go and, I don't know, get a little something to eat or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to be there. Okay? I'm going to be there. Because again, if I'm feeling him like that, if I got a good instinctual, intuitive feeling about him, yes, I'm going to meet him at the Y. I'm going to meet him at the Y. And let me get y'all even madder. He don't have to spend a dime on me. Because really, it's about us and the energy that we have together. It's about the vibe. It's about me listening to my intuition. It's about the conversation. It's about the intellectual. Okay? And I'm going to do that. My son is pulling in right behind me. I'm going to do that. And then maybe the next time, I don't know, we'll go for a run. We'll go work out. Because he's probably a fit person. We like doing fitness stuff. We'll do that. Maybe we'll get something to eat or drink after that. Maybe after that, we'll go to the library, the bookstore. We'll go to the museum. That don't cost nothing. We'll, hey, let's meet up at the bookstore. Let's pick a book out. You're going to pick a book out for me. I'm going to pick a book out for you. Okay, that's the date. You going to pick a book out for me, and I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to pick a book out for you, and you going to buy it, and we're going to read those books. That's the date. Okay, so other than buying the book, that's it. And yes, ladies, there should be progression. There should be progression on what you do. There should be progression on how much it costs. There should be a healthy progression. Should a man invest in you? He absolutely should. And that should happen over time. He should over time progress with his investment in you, in the relationship. See? But some of y'all hate that because you want him to go all out and impress you and do all this stuff for you. He got to impress me. He got to pull me in with his money and his this and his that. Those are the dudes, though, that guess what? They want the draws. They want the draws yesterday. That's why they doing all that. Those are the gentlemen that tend to be avoidant or fearful avoidant. They're real good. This is what y'all need to know about avoidance. They're real good the first 3 to 6 months. They will have you believing they are the man of your dreams for the first 3 to 6 months. Right at 3 to 6 months, the real them is going to show up. The avoidant part of them, the part of them that can't pretend anymore, the mask is going to start to slip. And it's just too much being this emotionally available. I can't do it. I can't keep showing up like this. I can't keep planning these fabulous dates and going here and doing this. And I can't keep looking in your eyes and talking about my childhood and talking about my first marriage. I can't keep doing that. This is too much now. You want too much. And guess what's going to happen? The real him is going to show up. All that stuff is going to come to a screeching halt. You're going to see who you really got. And look, by then you done gave up your panties and you all in love and oh my God, and what's happening? Why are things different? And blah, 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 because you did not properly progress. You did it the opposite. You let him throw all this stuff at you and gifts and trips and this and that. And now when the real him show up, you don't love that guy. You love the other guy. I love the fun guy. I love the trip guy. I love the fabulous dates. That's the guy I want. Who is this guy? Who is this emotionally unavailable and can't express himself, can't communicate, can't have hard conversations without tripping? Who is this guy? I don't want him. That's what's going to happen. Progress. Right? So, gentlemen, you need to dole out what I tell y'all in little itty bitty, there you go, let's see what happened. There you go, let's see what happened. There you go, let's see what happened. And gentlemen, if you don't feel anything coming back towards you, if you don't feel any kindness, any compassion, any giving or anything, then you stop. You stop giving. That's the answer. Stop giving, stop doing, and that's the answer. You do not continue to give more. It's not an invitation. You sitting here paying bills and buying gas and doing all this stuff and paying for babysitters. It's not going to get better. The more you give, the less no, that's not your invitation to just keep giving and doing. And there's no reciprocation. No, sorry, no. You take a step back, and because you progressed, you're not really losing anything, right? You're really not losing anything. But you going on fancy trips and paying for $300 dinners and bottle service and all this private. No, see, that's why you trying to make it work. Because you done invested so much time, energy, and you done invested so much money. I got to make this work. I done invested in this girl and did this and did that. I got to make this work. No, you don't. No, you don't. You lost what? A coffee date. You lost a walk in the park. You lost a gym date. You lost a breakfast date. Okay. If it don't come back, that's it. That's all you lost. But the truth is, ladies, that whole conversation about, I'm an expensive woman and I'm a high value woman and I would never accept a coffee date that is low value and blah-de-blah. That ain't nothing but I don't give a damn about him. Can I be real? That's you saying, I don't care nothing about this man. I want to be impressed. I want to see what all he got up front. I want to see what he can do for me. That's really what you're saying. If I can be totally honest, like I said, I'm worth $1 billion and then some. But what I seek is a genuine connection. What I seek is a man's heart. Okay? Because can I be real? When you have a man's heart, everything else will follow. Everything else will follow. Been there, done that. Once I got your heart, you will everything you got is mine. But see, ain't nobody tell you that. Ain't nobody kick that game to you. The game they're kicking to you is you got to, get into a man's wallet and you got to get as much as you can from that man, and maybe you got to turn him out sexually. That's what they teaching y'all now. But here's the thing, ladies. These men done got wise. These men done got wise. They'll trick all right. And they'll trick you too. Because see, most of y'all not built like that. You not built to truly trick a man. You built to fall in love, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You built to be jealous of other women. You built to see, y'all think y'all built like them. Men will always win. Men will always win because women and their emotions, women and their feelings, and that's how God made you. Why are you trying to be different? I am an emotional creature. I am a feelings creature. I tell every man, baby, you don't want this. You don't want me to bust it wide open for you, because once I do, you mine. You mine. I own you. You belong to me. I have told men that with my mouth to their face. Oh, Anita, why you be tripping? Why you be talking crazy? Oh, it's not crazy. You see how my face look? And look, my face be dead serious. And they think it's games. They think it's a joke. It's not a joke. If I lay down with you, you're mine. You and I go together. You belong to me. So don't play those games with me. And I won't play those games with you. That's why I don't bust it wide open, because I know that's how I am. So stop. Stop the games. That's how women are wired. We are wired to attach. We are wired to connect to a man. We're wired to be owned by a man and to own him in return. That's how we're wired. And y'all think y'all gonna go against y'all evolutionary program and y'all biology. No, you're not. You can do that for a time. And all you're doing is messing up your mind and messing up your heart and messing up your attachment system. But eventually it's gonna kick in. And let that man that you sleeping with be talking to some other woman when you pull up, and you gonna feel away. Because that's just how we wired. I don't fight it. I put my canoe in the river and take it downstream. That's how I'm made. I let men know what time it is. If I'm sleeping with you on the regular, you mine. You mine. You my man. And that's what I'm going to tell everybody. And look, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. It ain't going to be no secret. Everybody in here going to know. Everybody online going to know. Why you posting all this stuff about us? Because you're mine. What you talking about? You're my man. You're my man. You going to meet everybody. You're my man. So don't feel away. Why you telling everybody what we doing? Because you're my man. Because I'm doing stuff with my man. That's why. So, baby, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all let things progress. If you want something real, that's the caveat. If y'all don't want nothing real, if you want to just go out here and get you some sex and have you some fun and, do this casual thing that everybody is doing, then it's not the video for you. Okay, there's not the video for you. There's other videos out there that's going to teach you. Look, Shira 7, she going to teach you how to, get a man's money and make a man pay. And if he treats you bad and you have to cut him off, if he want to come back, let him cash app you and all that fool. She going to teach you that foolish game. She going to teach you that toxic, foolish game. Go over to her channel. And look, she got a ton of subscribers. She got women eating it up hand over fist. They love it. That's right. We just got to use men. And then you got men on the other side teaching men to use women. Get the draws on the first night. get the draws by 3 dates and don't take her out nowhere. Don't do nothing with her and use and abuse her and try to take her on as least dates as possible because it's all about getting the draws. It's all about, having sex. And yeah, it's just nothing but a bunch of broken, wounded, toxic people telling y'all this foolishness. That's it. And because people don't critically think anymore, we believe it. Oh, it must be. That must be how you do it. Must be how you go about it. It really isn't. It really isn't. But that's the sadness that we're in right now as a culture, as a society. But if you want something real, if you want a person who actually cares about you, if you want a person that actually loves you, that actually genuinely wants to build something with you, and you all have something together, then yes, use progression. Let it unfold slowly, okay? And literally see it as a pyramid, right? A block, a block, a block, a block, a block, then a block, a block, a block. See, and it's coming together as a pyramid. See? It's like building a pyramid. Those blocks on the base, then blocks on top of that. That's it. That's it. But y'all don't want that. Y'all want to just, look, y'all want skyscrapers. A block, a block, a block, a block, a block, a block. No. You just want to put, and you want it to go high, high up to the sky. But the thing about that is that thing is going to get blown over. That strong wind is going to come along and it's going to blow that right over. But that pyramid system, all these little blocks, then you put some little blocks on top of that. See how it's wide? It's got that wide base. It's got that wide, firm base. That's what you're building. That ain't going to get blown over just like that. But take your time. Let it progress naturally. Progress naturally sexually. There's thousands of things you can do that are not penetrative sex. Thousands. But y'all not creative enough. Y'all rely so heavily on intercourse. And if you ain't having intercourse, oh my God, what are we doing? Why not? It's crazy. I never seen anything like this. These men, if they're not getting their willy wet, I mean, it's like children. I can kiss you. I can hold your hand. I can snuggle up with you. I can kiss you on your neck. I can snuggle up on your chest. I can give you a massage. I mean, there's lots of things I can do that are intimate that are not sexual intercourse. But y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. No, I want to get my willy wet. And why aren't I getting my willy wet? Like a 3-year-old. Ladies, it's not hard now to see who the real men are. Because as I've told plenty of men, like, you sweating me for sex in the first 30 days shows me so much immaturity, so much that you're not masculine. Men who lead with sex are children. They are incredibly immature. That's the end all be all. I gotta have sex. It's insane. I can't make it up. Like, no, but then men who don't lead with sex have more sex. I kid you not. Like, I have good guy friends that they ain't even thinking about no sex. And every time I turn around, they're like, yeah, Anita, she showed up in a raincoat with nothing underneath it. Like, that's the last thing they thinking about. They not sweating no women. They not hounding no women. They really are not. And I mean, these women are throwing themselves at them hand over fist. Can we do it? I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up at your job. I'm going to show up at the house. It'd be blowing my mind. But these are healthy masculine men. Like, they are not leading with sex. They're like, yeah, I've had sex. I've had sex. I've had intercourse. Okay. And like they really believe that. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the obsession with it. I've had it. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's meh, but okay, it's sex. Those are the men that are getting laid on the regular. But this obsessive, compulsive need to get their willy wet, I mean, come on. That's a big red flag. That's a big red flag. And again, you be cool, he should be cool. Y'all should match each other's energy. When I show up, like I said, that's not a thought in my head, is opening my legs to you. And look, I'm cool, calm, and collected. And most men that got sense, they match that energy. They match that energy. And the ones that don't, I don't go out with no more. But most of them, they'll match that energy for a time. And then that testosterone will kick in and they'll be like, so what we doing? Like, and that's usually like 2 or 3 months. Like usually around that 2 or 3 month mark, they're like, so what are we doing? I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, we're getting to know each other. We're having a great time. We're having a lot of laughs. We're going places. Yeah, this is great. I'm just saying, I mean, I don't know if you, and it's how they always, I don't know if you feeling me. I don't know if you into me. Like we not being, intimate. Oh, intimate as in having long conversations? Like, yeah, we've been doing that. We've been, taking each other around each other's friends, or we've been doing our hobbies or interests together. We've been talking on the phone, blah, blah. You know what I mean? No, I really don't. Like, I kid you not. I'd be like, I really don't. We're not being sexually intimate. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Well, I mean, that's something I reserve for someone that I'm exclusive and committed to. And I kid you not, prior to that right there, I've said nothing about being his girlfriend. I've said nothing about being exclusive and committed. Nothing. Because I'm good. Like, we could do this forever. Like, if I'm being real, I can do this forever. We can hang out, go out, talk on the phone, all of it. I'm probably doing it with other men too, because I'm not sleeping with any of y'all. I'm not kissing any of y'all. I'm not, putting my mouth on any of y'all. I'm just enjoying myself. That's why dating is fun for me, because I'm not doing nothing with them. So I could do this forever, but a man can't. And so that's where that conversation is going to go. I don't think you're into me. I don't think you like me like that. You're not trying to get with me sexually. Well, that's something I reserve for someone that I'm in an exclusive and committed relationship with. And then look, this what y'all not good at. I am silent. So once I say it, I don't say no more words. And y'all not good at that. Y'all not good at those awkward silences. You're not good at talking less. You want to give all these explanations and you want to talk and explain why and all. No, that's something that I reserve for someone I'm exclusive and committed to. See? And trust me, he's going to feel that silence. He's going to feel it. He's going to fill that silence with some words. It happens every time. I've never had it happen where the man didn't start talking. Because I'm not saying nothing. Like I laid the statement out there and let it breathe. And if I get anything that sounds like, well, I'm not ready for that, or I just got out of something, or I'm not ready to do anything serious, I'm not sure how I feel. And then I go, oh, okay. And again, let it breathe. Oh, okay. And in my mind, I could get out of that car. He could never call me again. I'm good. He could continue to call me. He could continue to hang out. I'm good. Like, whatever way it go, Anita's good. I'm good. Because I'm not getting on my back for you. I said what I said. Either that's something you want to explore or you don't. I'm not ready for all of that. I just got something and blah, blah, blah. And they say, okay. And I just go, oh, okay. Totally understand. And that's it. I let it breathe. And whatever happened after that, the ball is in his court. That's it. Those are the skills I like to teach people. Like all this talking, all this explaining, all this, I'm not doing that with you. No, that's it. It's just what it is. Like that's something. And for those of you waiting until marriage, that's something I'm saving for my husband. And just let it breathe. Don't say another word. Let it breathe. That's going to tell you where a man really want to go. If he don't have no inclination to get married, that's going to be the end of it. That's it. It's over. And you got to be okay with it. If he don't have no inclination in getting in no relationship, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. And there's no further conversation you need to have. If he call you that night and try to keep talking, if he call you the next day, if it happened on the next date, why are we still talking about this? That's what he gonna get from me. I don't understand why we're still talking about this. Well, I'm just saying, I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to communicate how I feel. Okay. And I'm hearing you. And yet, it sounds to me like you're trying to get me to change my mind. It sounds to me like you're trying to convince me to do something I'm not going to do. What do you think about that? Like, that's how that conversation is going to go. We don't need to keep having it. Either that's what you want to do, or it isn't. That's it. There's only two ways this can go. And then let me also share this, and then I'm going to get in here and eat something. The truth of the matter is, when we use progression, the truth of the matter is, we're going to have periods of loneliness. We're going to have periods where our phone is dry. We're going to have periods where we're not actively dating anyone. We're going to have periods where relationships are going to end. That's the hardest part of all about utilizing progression, is it is going to separate the wheat from the chaff. The cream will rise to the top. And there may be this much cream and this much of everything else. That's the reality. And I think a lot of women are just not ready for that. They're not prepared for that. They want, this to be the cream and this to be, no, this the cream right here, this part right here. And this is everything else. See that? That's the truth. You're going to have some long periods of aloneness. I'm not even going to say lonely. I'm going to say aloneness, right? Because I have periods of aloneness, but I'm not lonely. And you're going to have long periods of nobody really calling, nobody really texting. Like when you have standards and when you have high standards, like we don't talk about that enough. The aloneness that will come with that. Just you being alone. That's what's going to come. Okay, so that I just want to prepare you for that. Because out here now, please, ain't nobody trying to hear no progression. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Then look, the men, they love what I said about progress financially, right? They love that part. But let you do that sexually, yeah, they not trying to hear that. They not trying to hear that. Let you do that with your time and your energy, like just slowly progress. They not trying to hear that. They trying to go out this weekend and they trying to see you on Monday. Then they trying to see you again Wednesday because they trying to hit that 3-date mark so they can get some. But no, everybody needs to utilize progression. You need to let things unfold naturally and over time. But this whole, how we got here where we meet somebody and want to, have intercourse with them, that's just straight nasty. That's straight nasty to me. Because like I said, I just don't understand it, how you can go from stranger to being sexually intimate. And as Jordan Peterson said, if you're not willing to have a detailed conversation with that person about what you want to do to them sexually, you shouldn't have sex. You should not be having sex with that person. That's one of the things that's on my list. If you can't talk about sex with the person you about to have sex with, you shouldn't have sex with them. That's it. You ain't got no business having sex. That don't make no sense. So that's the talk for today. I got to get in here and eat and rest my voice. I got to rest my voice because my voice, I don't know. I came back to Virginia and that pollen, whatever it is, whatever's in the trees done got into my throat that fast. I noticed it when I got off the plane last night. My eyes was just like, oh my God, this stuff. And the last 4 days, oh my gosh, I've been feeling good. I haven't been taking any allergy medicine. My eyes, other than feeling dry, my eyes have been feeling great. Soon as I come back here with all this green, I'm just looking around at all this green around my house. And y'all, I've been in the desert for like 4 days. So my poor little body is like, what's happening? It's crazy. Thank you so much for liking this video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Join the family, okay? Get some good old school practical wisdom and knowledge, all right? Join the counterculture movement. You do not have to be a part of this, microwave overnight. You can actually have something real. Even today, you can have something real. You can create something real in 2024. Let me show you how to do that. Let me show you how to create something genuine and real and authentic. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much for every comment I receive. Thank you so much for you all supporting the platform. I appreciate you all. And if you want to work together, you can do so by clicking the link, my pillar link is down below in the description box. My books are down below. You can tip me. You can donate to the platform. I really appreciate everything that y'all do that keeps this platform going. I really do. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your likes of the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you. And as always, stay open to love.